Hello everyone, this is Akansh Suman here. Now we will do questions based on the epicyclic gear train. In the question it is given that in the epicyclic gear train shown in the figure, TA and TB is given. TA means the teeth on the gear A, that is 40, and teeth on the gear B, that is 20. And what is asking? For revolutions of the arm, here you can write, you just write here for 3 revolutions. For 3 revolutions, okay, for 3 revolutions of the arm, the gear B will rotate through. Okay, so you just need to draw the table. This would be the, as you do the practice, number of practice for the epicyclic gear train, the table will be completed in 1 minute or less than 1 minute. So don't think that you will take a lot of time. It is just depend on your practice. So I'm just drawing the table, that is motion arm A and B. Okay, here I can write first case that arm is fixed. This is a similar procedures. Arm is fixed, and the another assumption is A and this is a okay, this is A is rotates, A rotate with x rpm, rotate with x rpm plus x rpm. I'm writing here plus x means the x rpm in clockwise direction. I'm assuming the counterclockwise as negative and clockwise as positive. So if A rotate with the x rpm and arm is fixed, that is 0, that is x, and we know that A and B both are mating gear, so it would be minus x Ta upon Tb. How we get the speed of gear B? See, we all know that the speed ratio, that is Nb upon Na, you can write it as n omega B upon omega, that is same. Okay, so that would be Ta upon Tb. We have seen in the gear chapter, Ta upon Tb. Okay, so here you can calculate the value of Nb. That would be on the magnitude basis, it would be Na Ta upon Tb. But you just have to see the direction also. So here you can see that if x is in clockwise direction, that is plus x, so the mating gears B would be in anti-clockwise direction. So that's why I have write the speed of the gear B, but this is the speed of A and B just when the arm is fixed. Now I'm just writing here that arm is free. Now the arm is free. If arm is free, and we all know that this is given that arm revolution, that is 3 revolution of the arms. Okay, so if the arm is free, what would be the speed of the gear A and the gear B? That is if I'm assuming that is y, speed of the arm is y. Okay, this is the general table. You must have to draw the table in general form and then put the value, whatever be the value given in the questions. Okay, and finally you will get the answer. Don't try to put the value directly here. Okay, it would make a mistake. So that here arm is rotation with a y rpm in a clockwise direction, I'm assuming. Okay, and that is, it would be x plus y, and that is y minus x Ta upon Tb. Okay, so now what is given in the question? See again, here you can see this is fixed. Here you can see in the question it is mentioned that gear A is fixed, that means Na is equal to 0. Okay, if Na is equal to 0, that means x plus y is equal to 0. If y is equal to 3 revolutions, okay, it is given that y is having 3 revolutions. Okay, the x would be minus 3. Okay, it would be minus 3, and but we have to calculate the speed of the gear B. So Nb is equal to that is 3 minus 3 multiply Ta upon Tb. Ta is the 40 upon 20, and that would be 2, and that is 6. 3 plus 6, that would be 9. So finally answer is 9 revolution. The speed of the B is 9 revolution. Okay, I hope you will understand the solution of that question. You just need to put the value as you make the table completely. If you make any mistake, if you make any plus minus sign related mistake you make in the table, you will get the wrong answer, because sometimes in the options they will give you the direction also, clockwise and anti-clockwise, so you need to focus on the direction as well. Okay, so I hope you will understand the solution of that question. Thank you.